Chapter 25, Zoning Code of the Hawaii County Code 1983, 2005 edition as amended, relating to agricultural tourism. From Council Member Zendo Kern, dated January 7, 2013, transmitting the above bill. The proposed bill specifically amends sections 25-1-5B, 25-2-71, 25-2-75, 25-2-76, and 25-4-15 relating to definitions, plan approval requirements, and use regulations respectively pertaining to agricultural tourism. The bill adds and clarifies definitions and types of use for major and minor agricultural tourism activities and sets forth specific regulations for each. Postponed January 22nd, 2013. Note there is a pending motion made by Mr. Onishi and seconded by Mr. Yoshimoto to refer to the Planning Director and the Windward and Leeward Planning Commissions.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. So we do have a motion and a second. It's open right now. At this point in time, since it is my bill, I will relinquish my chairmanship to Ms. Willie. Ms. Willie?
Yes, I accept the chairmanship, temporary chairmanship, and I'd like to open this to discussion. And Mr. Kern, would you like to start off, as this is yours?
Yes, thanks, Ms. Willie. I would. I'd first like to start out by introducing my amendment. I'd like to amend this bill with Communication 73.2. It's a motion.
Second.
Thank you. So now discussion on this amendment. So I went through this. The original, as we talked about before, I felt like the original bill was to promote agricultural tourism. The bill got kind of going very far to the other direction to protect it. I want to try to find something, protect anybody that might be close in proximity to agricultural tourism. I wanted to try to find a balance here. So I'm going to go through this amendment. I'm going to make a secondary amendment to this, something that I overlooked, putting the last minute, kind of putting together the numbers here. So basically, we reduced for the minor agricultural tourism permit down to 5,000 visitors annually versus 15,000. So anything above 5,000 would turn into a major, up to 30,000. And there was on part 3D, section 2, agricultural tourism activities shall not commence prior to 8 a.m. or continue past 6 p.m. daily, was the way it originally read. I crossed out 6 p.m. daily and changed it to 20 minutes after sunset as forecasted for each day by the National Weather Service, and shall comply with Chapter 14.3 of the Code. Hawaii revised statutes relating to noise. So basically it does have to, any operation has to comply with our noise ordinance. This allows, that when the sun sets, there's usually about 20-30 minutes of light after that. This allows certain agricultural tourism activities that may have a sunset activity. This would allow that to occur and just give more flexibility with still keeping the intention of nothing happening at nighttime. Let's see. So for major agricultural tourism operations, buses transporting 15 or more passengers shall be allowed, provided access to the major agricultural tourism site is available from a state or county road or upon approval of the planning director. And that's in condition 5. I did that to basically make sense. We don't need any big buses going in on any type of substandard road. That's the intent there. There's a few other minor little housekeeping stuff in there that you can check out. But what I'd like to do now is, it seems to make sense. I'd love to get feedback from everybody. I'd love to see it go through the commissions and see what we can do to continue to make it as good as it can be. But I'd like to actually move to amend Communication 73.2 to remove the words, quotes, and 15 visitors per day in section 1 right after per week. Per day as also in paragraph 3 subsection D, section 25-4-15, basically it just takes out limiting 15 visitors per day and keeps it at 5,000 annually or 100 visitors per week. But I need a second to do that. Thank you. So now the discussion on that is basically just, I don't think we can regulate it on a per day basis. I don't think that makes sense. I do think we should allow some flexibility, because somebody that has an operation may have all of their visitors come in 2 days. I think 100 visitors per week is reasonable for somebody to offset their agricultural tourism. So with that, I don't have anything more to say on this secondary amendment.
Okay. Is there anyone else? See. Ms. Ford?
Just a minor comment. I know this is going over to the Planning Commission, and I believe that my voluminous number of amendments will be going over as well. I'm not quite sure about that at this moment in time, because this is a new bill. I guess I'll have to send it over separately. But while I am generally supportive of ag tourism, we've gone backwards per this council's choice to this very stripped down version that does very little to protect the neighbors who are honestly and actually engaged in farming. That's why they're living out there and doing these things. I do appreciate that Mr. Kern has made some changes in this, and I am going to support his amendments, because I want this to go over to the commission to see what they have to say about this. And I would encourage the public to camp on the doorstep of those commission meetings, because we did a year's worth of work and it is gone. And the protections that we put in, or recommended to be put in to protect the neighbors, is for the most part, I would say 98% gone. And so we're starting over with this bill. And while I'm not comfortable with that, it is what it is, but we need to hear from the public on these issues. So I will support these amendments, because all this is doing is going to the commission. Thank you.
Any other discussion? Thea?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you, Mr. Kern, for reducing the total number of visitors not to exceed 5,000 annually and 100 per week. And I agree, it may be too hard to regulate the per day. But this does keep it to a very minimum, especially compared to the previous original version. So I thank you for this amendment, and I'll be supporting it.
Any further discussion? Then clerk?
On the motion on the secondary amendment to strike the words "and 15 visitors per day" as stated by Councilmember Kern, Ms. Ia?
Aye.
Ms. Ford?
Aye.
Mr. Ilagan?
Aye.
Mr. Kanuha?
Aye.
Mr. Kern?
Aye.
Mr. Onishi? Aye. Ms. Poindexter?
Aye.
Mr. Yoshimoto?
Aye.
Chair Willie?
Aye.
Chair Willie, you have 9 ayes.
Discussion on the main amendment? Or no further discussion? Okay, clerk?
Ms. Iaf? Aye. Ms. Ford?
Aye.
Mr. Ilagan?
Aye.
Mr. Kanuha?
Aye.
Mr. Kern?
Aye.
Mr. Onishi? Aye. Ms. Poindexter?
Aye.
Mr. Yoshimoto?
Aye.
Chair Willie? Aye. Chair Willie, you have 9 ayes.
Are we,
No, now you need to vote. Any discussion on the main motion? Vote.
okay, any discussion on the main motion? Seeing none?
I just want to make it really clear to the council that we're not voting to move this up, I'm sorry, to the committee members. We're not voting to move this up to the council. We're voting to send this over to the Planning Commission. Okay.
Thank you for that clarification. Okay. Seeing no further discussion, Madam Clerk?
Thank you. On the pending motion to refer to the Planning Director and Windward and Leeward Planning Commission, Ms. Eoff.
Aye.
Ms. Ford.
Aye.
Mr. Ilagan.
Aye.
Mr. Kanuha.
Aye.
Mr. Kern.
Aye.
Mr. Onishi.
Aye.
Ms. Poindexter.
Aye.
Mr. Yoshimoto.
Aye.
Chair Willie.
Aye.
Chair Willie, you have 9 ayes.
Okay. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
Second.
Okay. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Seeing none?
We have a meeting of the Nonprofit Ad Hoc Committee in my office as soon as possible.
These amendments will be